Army on our left, Midwest Uproar on our right. Uproar is going to lose a player out of the center, but ref running in to go check a player for Warped Army. Looks clean. Five bodies still left alive for Warped Army. 4 bodies left alive for Uproar. Looks like Dan's going to go ahead and get in the snake for Warped Army. He's going to go straight to their side. Oh, and Dan's going to go ahead and get into their side of the field. Dan for Warped Army getting into their side, going to get elimination out of that Dorito and out of the snake side can, and now leaves just the snake corner. Oh, and there's going to be a concession there. On the field, it's going to be E-Legion and Bricktown Bucks. E-Legion on our left, Bricktown on our right. E-Legion is the most wanted for this event, so first team to beat them gets $100. If E-Legion doesn't get beat, they get $100. So can't go wrong with either of that. Alrighty, E-Legion, like I said, on our left. Bricktown on our right. Alright, E-Legion taking the center 50 on break. They're going to get elimination from the Bricktown Bucks off the snake side. Bucks still 4 bodies live. It looks like they got Dorito 2, and Dorito or snake side can's going to get eliminated. But E-Legion's going to double up the snake there. Another player walking off for the Bucks. 2 players walking off for the Bucks, leaving just the center tower for the Bricktown Bucks. And there's going to be a concession. First point to E-Legion. All right, coming back on the field is going to be Midwest Uproar and Warped Army. Warped Army going to be on your right, Uproar on your left. All right. Uproar making it out to the snake side corner, but Uproar's going to lose one out of the Dorito side and lose one out of the center tower. Warped Army got 2 eliminations. Warped Army's now going to go get in the snake. Looks like Daniel Greathouse out back there. No, actually, that's Matthew Lemon for Uproar. And Chris Willis going to get eliminated out of the Snake Side can. Warp's going to lose 2 players as well. Oh, and here comes Dancing Dan. He's going to have a free kill. There we go. He's going to get that Dorito side tower. And that's going to be the end of that point. That'll be the second point for this game. Second point going to Warped Army. They're going to check each other over. And here we go. Point approved. All right. Warped Army's leading that first match 2-0. Back to the E-Legion and Bricktown Bucks game. Bucks will be on our left, E-Legion on our right. Let's see if I can tell. I know Chris Cole's not playing this first match because he said their coach woke up late. Whoever their coach is, tisk, come on, man. All right, I do see. There's a young man out there in muck boots. He must be doing a Mason thing for the Bricktown Bucks. Oh, Mason wears muck boots when it's real nasty out. All right. And looks like Buck's going to go ahead and get in the snake, and he makes it. There we go. Bucks player is going to go ahead and crawl on down. He needs to get his belly on that ground, though, and get crawling instead of crawling on his knees. He's leaving his pack up above the beam just a little too much. But he's going to get some. Oh, and he's going to get a kill there out of the center there for the Bucks. E-Legion's going to lose their center player. Looks to be 5-4. Did I see 5 bodies? Yeah, lost another. So 3 bodies coming off now for E-Legion. So kind of a hand grenade just went off right there on E-Legion's side of the field. Snake player here for the Bucks doing some work. He's going to go ahead and crawl on around, get into their side of the field, and E-Legion's going to lose their snake corner. And leaving nobody, should be nobody left on the field for E-Legion.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It out.
they are. Yep, Bucks are going to go down. Looks like Mr. Michael Hara going to go hit that button. And he's getting checked out. Point approved. And Bucks tie it back up with E-Legion. All right, Warped Army and Midwest Uproar in the other game. Here you go, Samuel.
Look at all this paint.
Lots of paintballs.
Paintballs.
Got Sam Miller in the house with me.
Yeah.
Sam's looking beautiful as always.
Always.
With his American socks on.
You got to have the American flag socks.
Yep.
I mean, because it doesn't matter how ridiculous it actually looks. What, are you going to talk shit on America? I mean, no. You can't do it.
If you're an American, you don't talk shit on America.
You just hear woo.
Woo.
Praise hail, praise Dale.
Ric Flair woo?
Raise hail, praise Dale. With a Ric Flair woo.
20 seconds.
Alright, who we got up here in this one?
Warped Army and Midwest Uproar. So Warped Army is going to be on our left, Uproar on our right.
I'm excited to see Warped Army. They always bring a competitive team. Wondering how they're looking this year.
They're looking pretty solid.
Warped Army, good survivability off the break and getting a shot off the the can on the snake side and pulling a body out of the Dorito.
Yep. Dancing Dan's going to go ahead and get the snake for Warped Army.
Get a wide kill. They know that they can't see down the tape, and this is exactly what you're supposed to do.
It's like somebody designed the layout that way.
It's like somebody designed the layout that way. Although Warped Army going to let them get into the snake. Warped Army snake players having to keep his head down from the center tower player. Oh, but Warped getting the shot. Ooh, this could be dangerous. I don't know if that tower player can see over that mini W down onto the snake. Warped Army players figuring out the information. He knows he's pulling a lot of... See, this is why I always liked watching the Warped guys. They always played really sound paintball. Oh no, a penalty going off for Warped. They should have enough to... Yep, they have enough, but I wonder what happened there. I think the Warped player that came up into the center did some kind of weird trade out with the tower player.
Dancing Dan's going to go hit this button.
Dan played that perfectly.
He
He played that really well. And if they keep shooting off the break like that, man, that's hard to beat a team doing that.
A lot of game time left in this one. There's been some quick points.
All right, Bucks and E-Legion. I believe Bucks sent the snake player off the break. Looks like he's lined up to do it again. Looks like Bucks are going to send the snake runner and play the pocket.
There he goes.
And he makes it in alive.
Oh, nope. He's going to get eliminated. He's going to get shot. But E-Legion gets a minor.
E-Legion's Dorito player got shot, and it looked like he came straight out, but I think he pulled a penalty.
He did pull a penalty.
E-Legion in the center and the snake. Not terrible, but E-Legion needs to not let the Bucks come over to the snake side.
Yep.
And they're the E-Legion snake player. Ooh, good shot on the center tower. I was going to say he needed to go down the snake, but he told me he was handling it. He said, "I've got this. Stop backseat driving." And they just pulled another body. The Bucks have the D1 and the D2. E-Legion, I think, lost their center.
Yeah, they lost their center tower, but they have a snake corner, so it's a 2-on-2.
Is it 2-on-2? Bucks are playing like there's something heads up down the tape.
Well, they lost 2 off the break, and they lost the center tower, so it's just these 2. Brandon needs to get down his belly here for E-Legion and just go ahead and crawl to their side of the field and draw those guns.
Bucks player moving out to the tower. Oh, Buck player in the Dorito dying from that cross field shot. E-Legion player, not sure if he knows that the other Bucks player moved back to the tower. Ooh.
He's yelling beast. I can hear it through the window or through the building.
E-Legion put it together.
And there's going to be an elimination.
Dig him out.
Session.
E-Legion I like the tactics that they're using. Their snake player is an all red, and it actually blends in perfectly with the start box, tricking the other team to thinking that they only have 4 bodies to start the point every time is genius.
That is a lot of red.
These are tactics we're not used to seeing, but I like it.
How's Jordan doing?
Jordan's doing good.
How's the baby?
Oh, baby's doing good.
Good. 'Cause I know that they kind of in and out there for a little bit of the hospital, weren't they?
They were in and out of the hospital, but she just had to get a feeding tube.
Okay.
And she started gaining weight and growing up, and it's
Good.
It's nice to see.
Good, man.
And then, of course, with the other 2 girls, they're always having a party at their house. Okay, there's always energy,
Always going.
always going.
Makes you can't wait to have kids, right?
Actually, starting to look forward to that. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna pull my hair out a majority of the time.
It's just the first little bit.
Just the first little bit, but then I mean,
once they hit that age where like they're moving, like
Yeah.
it's fun. I love it.
once he starts running around and I have to chase him.
Yeah. Remember, right now you're on. Just
Right now, life is just a luxury. Life is just luxury right now.
all right. Bricktown going to be on our left. And Legion on our right. Looks like Bricktown's going to the snake again.
E-Legion looks like they're gonna run wide. No, pocket play.
Yep, pocket play. I think he's going to stop short. Yep, and they do.
Oh, floating in the back center. I love it. And floating out to the corner get in. Oh, he made it. That's my favorite move of the event so far. Did he make it? No.
Nope.
But immediately filling out to the corner, and whoever's got that lane on for the Bucks, I believe it is the tower player on the Dorito side. I believe he just shot 2 guys trying to fill wide.
Yep. No. Okay, we'll just go to the building and ask Christian Micro. He's going to have all the micros up there.
Bucks player starting to get down the snake. Don't know if he knows that there's a center player. He's about to. Yep.
Yep. Leaving just poor old. Oh no, they have. E-Legion has a Dorito 3 and a snake insert.
Oh, Dorito player getting a crossfield kill. Bucks match him at D3. Oh, E-Legion player coming down the snake. He's trying to find him.
Oh, and he was nice about it too.
That was Mox.
Yep.
Getting soft in his old age. Look at that. What a nice guy. Especially making him come from the back. Run all the way down the snake to get you. That was a gift that there's 2 shots. But this is a comic book. And they were depicting a rundown like that. The big lettering would just be "Gotcha" for a double tap. Papa, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I thought he was gonna stop at like the 50 snake to try to figure out where he was at, and then he just kept going, and then he kind of slowed down, and then he sped back up, and I was like, okay.
He got to the 50. He made the run to the 50, and then he was like, "Man, this is crazy."
1 minute.
Slowed down a little bit. E-Legion, though, back out on the field, ready to go.
E-Legion's got to score 1 more point to get a mercy rule here. A lot of game time left. 2 minutes, 43 seconds.
And they've been playing faster points, so there could
Yeah.
be.
20 seconds.
Bucks getting the rest of their guys out to the box.
10 seconds.
E-Legion might be sending it to the snake. Looks like the Bucks are going to too.
Game on.
Bucks player make it. He's asking for a check. He may have took a bounce on the way in. Nope,
He's out.
hit. Good shots off the break by E-Legion. Bucks tower player in the center. It looks like they have a Delta, the can on the snake side, the money, and a Dorito 1. Bucks Dorito 1 player and the home player, or the tower player on the Dorito side, both playing heads up. E-Legion putting a lot of pressure on the center player for the Bucks. Bucks player, Dorito player moving up into the D2, and the tower moving over to the D1, but the center tower getting taken out. Whoever was wrapping, maybe the Snake 1 player for E-Legion, putting the pressure on.
E-Legion gonna make a move up there in the center 50. Snake player for E-Legion. I don't know if he's doing surgery on his gun or what, but it doesn't seem like. Oh, now he's shooting. There we are. E-Legion's gonna lose one off the Dorito side though.
E-Legion's tower player moving into the Dorito 1 to fill that spot. Oh, but then dying. E-Legion player in the center is their last hope to hold the push from the Dorito side from the Bucks.
Oh, Snake corner person for E-Legion's gonna fill over into the Dorito tower.
He's going to need to put pressure. It looks like the Dorito 2 for the Bucks.
They did kill that front Dorito person for the Bucks.
Dorito 2 is playing pretty tall. Ooh, an E-Legion player and the Bucks player trading. They both stood up trying to figure out the shot on each other.
2-on-1 now in favor of E-Legion.
Once this E-Legion player puts together in the snake that he's in the money.
I mean, honestly, E-Legion doesn't have to really do much right here.
E-Legion player over on the Dorito side does not
The
know.
loader, now it's a 1-on-1.
E-Legion player, though, in the center is looking at the Dorito side. He still thinks there's a Dorito player. If this Bucks player finds him just sitting there, Bucks player is in the tower looking on tape side. Oh, and that was wild.
No points.
Oh, I don't know if I'd quite do that,
What?
but doing whatever dance that is. Oh, what? I shouldn't have said that. He can do whatever he wants with those leopard pants. He can do whatever he wants.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right